Chapter 1: The Origins of the Pyramids. The story of the Pyramids of Giza begins long before the massive limestone structures rose on the western edge of the Nile. To understand their origins, one must look back to the early burial traditions of ancient Egypt, where the desire to honor and protect the dead laid the foundation for increasingly complex funerary architecture. In the earliest periods, Egypt's elite were buried in simple rectangular tombs called mastabas, built from mudbrick and later stone. These low, flat structures served as a prototype for more ambitious designs that would come to define ancient Egypt's monumental legacy. As the Egyptian state grew more centralized during the early dynastic period and into the Old Kingdom, the architectural evolution of tombs became a symbol of royal power and divine authority. The concept of the king as a god on earth demanded a burial structure that reflected his eternal status. This shift led to the experimentation with stepped designs, culminating in the step pyramid of Djoser at Saqqara, designed by the architect Imhotep during the Third Dynasty. This innovation marked the beginning of the pyramid as a distinct architectural form, and demonstrated a newfound mastery of stone construction. With each successive generation, the ambition behind royal tombs expanded. The transition from stepped to smooth-sided pyramids represented not just an aesthetic shift, but a symbolic one, intended to reflect the pharaoh's journey to the heavens. By the time the Fourth Dynasty began, kings such as Sneferu pioneered structural advancements, including multiple attempts at pyramid design that culminated in the Bent Pyramid and the Red Pyramid. These efforts set the stage for the apex of pyramid construction, the Pyramids of Giza. The origins of the pyramids are therefore rooted in both religious ideology and the political strength of the pharaonic state. These monuments were not only designed to safeguard the physical body of the king, but also to ensure his eternal life among the gods. As the belief in the afterlife became more deeply ingrained in Egyptian culture, so too did the need to build enduring tombs that would stand the test of time. The Pyramids of Giza, while singular in their grandeur, were the result of generations of architectural experimentation and evolving spiritual beliefs that began with simple earthen tombs and ultimately gave rise to some of the most iconic structures in human history. Early burial practices in ancient Egypt. Long before the grandeur of the pyramids, ancient Egyptians developed burial customs that reflected their beliefs about death, the afterlife, and the sacred role of the deceased. In the predynastic period, bodies were typically buried in shallow pits in the desert sand, often without constructed tombs.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?